Hiya friends, Prepared Suburbanite here, back at you. Welcome back to the channel. It's towards the end of September. We have had a terrific string of weather, been very seasonable. The humidity went away. It's just been absolutely beautiful. Got a lot of work done cleaning up and putting to bed the garden for the season. And just been having a ball around here, just enjoying the very terrific weather. So let me get into the topic of today's video. What I want to talk about is some wisdom from the right, in the form of a couple of very pithy sayings. And we'll start with Dennis Prager from Prager University. Dennis once said, "Happy people don't vote left." And I'll give you just a second to think about that, and tell me if you know anybody that is a devout leftist that's happy. And if you can, more power to you. Dennis Prager also said, "The left ruins everything it touches." And boy, is that ever true. I used to be a big football fan, college and NFL, would watch NBA basketball and a little bit of hockey from time to time. I'm telling you, once they started taking knees, I just said that's crazy, because they are disrespecting our flag and disrespecting our country. And I haven't watched a football game in way too many years, and I do miss it. I really do miss it. The times that I can remember rooting for the home team, rooting for my favorite team, having them score those last-minute field goals and Hail Mary touchdowns and stuff. Always a fun time, and I miss it. But I am not going to go back until they actually come to their senses and start using some common sense. I watch Dan Bongino on a fairly regular basis. He's got a great podcast that I pick up on Rumble, and usually watch it late in the afternoon as we're getting dinner together and stuff like that. But Dan's fond of saying, most Republicans are really Democrats, but no Democrats are really Republicans. And again, I'll give you a minute to think about that. Think of the names, put them in their proper boxes, and let me know what you think, what your experience has been dealing with that. Moving right along to Greg Gutfeld, just the other night said, "Whatever the Democrats accuse you of doing, they are, in fact, doing themselves." And it's been so true that they accused Donald Trump of lying every time he opened his mouth. And gee, has Joe Biden really ever said anything truthful in the last 8 months? Finding it very hard to see how that comes together. The whole issue of Russian collusion, that's all being debunked right now with the Sussman, the Clinton's attorney's indictment by Dunham. Just, whatever they're accusing us of doing, they're doing themselves. And I guess these pithy statements really get you to, really get me to be thinking about what's right, what's wrong, what's virtue and what's not virtue, and to realize that, and some of my previous commenters have said that, because I mentioned the threat is real, they said no, I disagree with you. It's not a threat anymore. It's a full-out attack. And I think they're right. I did a recent video on redoing my prepper plan and making additional room in my storage areas for all the food and water and self-defense kinds of things that we're going to need here to protect ourselves, because I don't believe our current administration is strong enough, willful enough to support our freedoms and liberties any longer. I believe that we are in a world of hurt right now. I don't think China, I don't think Russia, there isn't any major power that is trembling in fear of us right now. The Biden administration has shown nothing but appeasement, cowardice, weakness on every front. So I'm regaining my prepping zeal. That's the word. It's a zeal now. Used to be kind of a fun thing to do. It was sort of a hobby, but it was a necessary kind of a thing. But from now on, I'm approaching improving my preps with zeal. And I hope you are doing the same. This is the Prepared Suburbanite, reminding you to be prepared always. And I'll see you all on the next video.